Hey everyone, Dad Jokes Pun here, back again for another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today the goal is pretty simple. We're going to try to roll a brand new passive onto our shiny Soar that you saw us get in the last video, and now it's just time to see what we can get as far as a passive that we can keep on a more permanent basis. I'm here at the Xmas passives um, predominantly because I'm particularly interested in getting the Blizzard passive on Soar. He has a pretty long 9 hit ultimate charge, and that basically puts him one of the slowest, if not the slowest, ultimate charge units in the entire game. So my hope here is to replace the current sorcerer that I have on him, which does help. Admittedly, it removes his attacks down by 3 and gives a little bit extra damage. But ultimately, I would really love to see Blizzard on him. I may end up regretting this particular decision, but we're about to find out, aren't we? So let's go ahead, get started, and see what we can get. Um, Hopefully, with a little bit of luck, it won't take a whole lot of time, and we'll be able to roll away with, if not Blizzard, maybe even Yeti. I would certainly settle for Yeti, maybe even Leader, Xmas Leader, as I'm a little curious as to how that would interact with the rest of my team. But looks like we're going to get a little bit of a tease here with Xmas Strong pulling up close to Yeti, but alas, that's not what we're here for. So let's go again, see what we end up with. Um, Generous is one that I found quite interesting. I actually have a Jane that I'm running Generous on, and she helps immensely in both collecting yen as well as collecting time trial shards, and additionally in defense mode in getting the max opens. It's rather an extraordinary passive, but not one that I really want for one of my intended primary damage dealing units. It's something that I would really prefer on one of my more farming utility units. So, yeah, nothing interesting this go around. That's a shame. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a roll fest and just end up being super boring, but there's only one way for us to find out here. Another Xmas Strong, definitely not the worst, and if it's your only roll and it's what you end up with, you could have certainly done worse, but not what we're looking for today, and certainly Christmas Fighter is not either, so keep on going here. It would definitely be a shame to blow through all these Robux and not end up with anything particularly strong, which is certainly entirely possible. I hope I don't end up regretting the decision to get rid of my Xmas Leader passive, but hopefully we'll get lucky here. Xmas Genius, that's if you remember what I was using to help level this particular unit. Off camera, I did a little bit of rolling last night just to see where we'd end up, and of course here we are back at Xmas Sorcerer, but again, not exactly what we're going for. I would definitely rather not spend all of these Robux rolling, so there may come a point when I just have to settle for something decent, but hopefully that doesn't turn out to be the case here. Yet another roll, yet another sorcerer. Man, apparently the game's trying to tell me something, but I'm too stubborn to listen, I guess. So here we go again. Let's see. Another strong. Oh man. Well, for any of you who've rolled in anime fighters and used either passive machine, you kind of know how the story goes. It can be pretty brutal, and of course it doesn't help that what I want is extraordinarily rare with a 0.5% chance. So of course I'm not exactly holding my breath for getting lucky, but I've managed to get some pretty lucky rolls on a few other of my units. For instance, my Divine Madara, I ended up getting um, Blessing on, so that was pretty exciting. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get it there for a second, guys. That's pretty brutal, um, but it isn't anything out of the ordinary. That's just how it works sometimes. And of course, there go the blizzards. Right back to Xmas Genius. But here we go again. No, not gonna get anything this time we want. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. So hopefully a couple more spins we'll get something we can keep. Nope, not this one though. Kind of the brutal part about these mythicals. You know it's unlikely, yet you want it anyway. So you gotta keep your fingers crossed. So just gotta keep on going. No, not gonna happen this time either. That's a shame. Wish I'd been around for a couple extra Christmas raids. It would definitely be helpful to just be doing shard rerolls, but got pretty lucky with quite a few Christmas raids last night. Um, got a few shards and was able to do a reroll or two on a unit, but so far today I haven't actually noticed a single one. Granted, I had to work earlier today, so there's every chance that I just wasn't around. Oh, that's a tease. Definitely wouldn't mind Yeti. Yeti looks pretty cool. Makes your units absolutely enormous. Um, even bigger than the giant units. Oh man, come on, come on. Oh no. It seemed like there was a real chance there. I got kind of excited, but it tricked me ultimately. So here we go. We're gonna get another genius. Yep, just flipped over to genius there. Again, leader I would consider using. I'm not entirely certain on how that particular passive works and interacts with other characters. I've actually gotten leader on other fighters that I've had in the past. Just say hatched with it or oh come on, oh man, brutal. Um, but as I was saying, I've actually received leader and played around with it to try to figure out how exactly it boosts the damage for the rest of the team. I don't know if there's just a no visual. Um, okay, wow, guys. Well, I guess I have a shiny Soar with Yeti on it. Holy cow! That wasn't what I was rolling for, but it's actually wow. That's a big boost in damage right there. Holy cow! I'm pretty sure if I remember, wow, that's even stronger now than my level 208 shiny Soar. Well, guys, I guess that's gonna do it for this video. I'm most certainly not gonna get rid of Yeti. And let's take a look at it. Holy cow, that is, oh, it's not even showing up. Let's try that again. Equip, equip. Let's see if we can see it now. There he is. Oh man. So you can see that my 201 shiny the answer uh, is rocking giant. So it looks out of place size wise, but then you look over here at Soar and holy cow. I mean, just look at the size difference between Yeti and just the normal size shiny Soar. That's kind of preposterous. Um, Man, that's going to be a lot of damage. That's going to be great. Since that really didn't take as long as I anticipated, let's go play around with it a little bit and see what it looks like. Check out the animations and everything. I mean, it looks really cool to have just the snow seeming to fly around. Um, that's a really interesting animation. We'll just showcase just him here really quickly because I gotta say I'm pretty excited. I'd say that's some Robux well spent. Wow, 800 billion damage per click just by himself. Was not anticipating that. And look at the size of that sword. It just scaled everything up to a pretty ridiculous proportion, and he just burned right through uh, a bee with no problem whatsoever, all by himself. Um, let's uh, let's go ahead and turn on the actual animations and just kind of check out the whole thing and see if he gets a chance to do his full-on ultimate animation because this is pretty cool. I gotta say I'm quite pleased with how this turned out. Again, it wasn't exactly what I was going for, but it's really hard to complain about getting Yeti. Um, oh wow, that's a pretty cool animation actually. I have two of these units, and sadly I hadn't taken the time to check out the animation. I kind of regret doing that now. Oh, an enchanted bee. Good. I get a freebie shard here for the raid. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Again, this has worked out quite nicely for me. Quite excited. That's going to be a really nice bump to my overall damage. Looking forward to seeing uh, what my full team can do. That's going to put us at almost 3 trillion damage per click. That's really exciting. Um, Pretty happy about that, as you can all imagine. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe, like the video, and keep an eye out for future content. Again, this is Dad Jokes Pwn, and I appreciate you being with me. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.